Hey y'all, what is up you guys? My name is Mune and welcome back to another YouTube video. A lot of crazy things have happened in 2024 and I can say, as of 2025, I am now a commercial pilot.
Woo! 44, that's me!
And no, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, Moon, does that mean you work for the airline? No, that is not what that means. I do wish to work for an airline one day, but today is not that day. And to work for an airline, I would need some little fancy thing called an airline transport certificate, if anybody knows what that is. Meaning, I will just have to get at least 1,000 more flight hours to even meet the requirements for that series of tests. Whoa! 1,000 hours? In an airplane? How will you do it, Moon? Well, thank you, random viewer, for asking. May I introduce you to the Cessna 172?
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
You know, I've been in aviation school for about 1.5 years, and there definitely are some funny stories and embarrassing things that have happened along the way, which I would like to share with you guys. Maybe after I leave the program, so anybody who figures out that this account exists doesn't see it, because I don't know if you guys know, but this account isn't really that secret. I've had this Moon persona since sophomore year, and I definitely was not shy about letting people know about it, so oops, my bad. And although I'm not going to share every single crazy embarrassing thing that's happened to me at this school, I will say that the most scariest thing I've had to conquer by myself would have to be the self-serve. Partially because it's just gas. Second of all, I'm just a girl. And yes, of course, they do teach you how to fuel up the plane with gas by yourself before you go on these extensive long cross countries. However, when you're doing it for the first time alone on a cross country 100 nautical miles away from home base, it gets a little scary, especially when the sun's about to go down and the guy behind you is waiting impatiently because he's flown Cessnas for about 40 years of his life, so he knows how to fuel up the plane within 5 minutes, and you're over there having trouble with the card reader machine. Anyway, to add on to that, whenever you fuel up a Cessna, you have to ground the aircraft to the ground, which means you have to take this little metal rod that's connected to the, I guess, hub port where the gas is. You have to connect that to a spot of your plane so the aircraft won't blow up when you're fueling it. So, there's something to think about. I'm glad to say I did not blow up. I made it back. I conquered the self-serve. Another thing I'd like to talk to you guys about, if you've noticed over watching my videos, my PNG tuber does change within 2 videos. And that is because every time I draw out the PNG tuber, it takes so long for me to post new videos that I just get tired of what it looks like and I want to change it. But after thinking about it, I think this avatar is going to be the one that stays. And I know this video is just really short. It's meant to just be an update of telling you guys where I've been and why I haven't posted in a year, which there's a lot of things that go into aviation school, and studying is definitely one of them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I did want to mention I never did post my 1,000 subscribers special video that I was going to make. It was supposed to be a story time of something really embarrassing that I did in the 2nd grade. However, I want to say I was 70% done with that video, and I just did not like it, so I scrapped the whole thing. The video still exists, but I don't believe I'll be finishing it or posting it. That would kind of be a waste of time, and I'd be really embarrassed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one, where hopefully I will have a actual long, decent story time. Bye!